Hey, welcome back to Chesterville. So, you wandered off, of course. You got sleepy. Well, I mean, not immediately. You were around for a lot of this. I got this built. It would have been neat to record it, but this actually took 5 hours to put together.
And that's why I got sleepy.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Well, let me just go over it. So we have the sheep thing that we had, for a while now. And it's fundamentally the same with two differences. One is, well, I guess to start, one is I ripped out half of the hoppers that were up there because there was a box like right there to put clippers in. And turned them around so that now the source of the clippers is actually right here. And we need 10 things of iron. That simplifies things a bit. And so, we have that. So clippers go here and get used up over time because they're good for like, 238 uses. There's 9 in each dispenser in there. If I can, I can't. Maybe I can. So, like that. So they last a while. So yeah, clippers go in here, which is just a simple elevator that gets stuff up there. It goes up to that hopper, heads that way. At some point right there, I guess, when it hits, leaving this, it hits that hopper and should immediately be pulled down. I think down precedes or precludes. The dominance is to go down instead of sideways. So then this gets it, and then it goes that way, fills up all of those dispensers, fills up all of these hoppers, so they're all full of these things. And then once that's full, that can start doing its thing, and it goes that way, and there's 2 sets of 8 dispensers on this thing, 1 for each color of sheep. The oh, and then it's the same deal with the observers. They're I guess they're all behind these blocks. They would be. You can kind of see them more on this one. Observer notices the state of the grass has changed from grass to... Actually, it notices both, but only one matters. If that thing eats the grass, it goes to dirt. The observer reports to the redstone that it should fire the dispenser and grab the wool that the sheep has just gained. When it grows back as grass, it does it again, but it doesn't make any difference. So then the other change to this part is instead of the 4 double boxes we had here, I just got a huge line of... There's a lot of hoppers in this thing. I don't know what our redstone lag is, really 27, 26 just standing here. So yeah, this goes over here, connects into that hopper, and that's for one of these. The and then this side just sort of follows. It's a little asymmetrical, but I guess it works. At this point, it kind of crams its way into there, and they just sort of take turns at the intersection. All of which ultimately makes its way into right here, and therefore right here, and there's nothing. It took after taking 5 hours to do this, it took another like 3 hours to get all of the wool that was in the system actually up out of the way. But once it's up out of the way on the hopper clock, it's just yeah, there it is. It's something just went. It goes up another thing into more hoppers, leads over here. This one's a little weird because it's actually just another standard sorting system, but it's sort of backward. Hoppers make it then, there's a comparator up there. I could have scaffolds to show this off better, but stuff goes comparator concern, determines whether it's well, hang on a sec, magenta, like that, and I can make more of those. So if this color, slurp. If not, move on. Does that 16 times. The primary, the ones we want, white, well, light gray because it just seemed to fit. Gray, black, and then brown. And I think it's red, maybe. Yeah, because red actually has some theoretical uses if we make a bunch of beds. Because I like those to be red, I guess. If it's none of those things, if something weird gets in the system, it ends. Nothing ever will, but it's a good idea to have this so it doesn't get confused. That is, 5 hours of actually I can't really go anywhere here. Of actually manufacturing this thing, of developing it, placing everything. And then, like another 3-4 hours, whatever it was, to actually drain. Because in connecting the two, obviously I got this done. We got this done. You helped. And then you left. And it was just me. And I got this in place, but bit by bit, and got all of the wool that was already in those boxes into the systems I was building, and it just took forever to get it. So a lot of this stuff is left over from the one double box that not that one, the double box that we had along. And the rest is still this, but also new stuff, and it's a thing. So, that's how you sum up 9 hours of doing stuff, I guess. But 8 or 9, whatever it was. It was a while. We're up to like day 1642, so. No, it's 1492 that.
Yeah, the stupid rhyme.
Someone rediscovered America after Leif Erikson. Columbus killed 1 trillion people by never getting out of a boat. I don't know. I hear different things. So that's that. As for our next thing, did that just light? Is that okay? I thought something was lit up because it was full, but it's just happening is all. Because the lights come on when a column fills up. In doing this, obviously, well, not obviously, but I'll mention it. The tree that you just hacked down used to be here, but guess why that's not going to work? So, I think it's okay here now. I'm actually I'm just going to do it, in fact. I'm kind of thinking we could get some other trees in place.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what I have in mind. Just give me this first. What's my, okay, whatever. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, wait, no. Well, like, maybe. I'm trying to decide whether to put a jungle tree in there. Dark oak. Jungle, we have spruce. Then actually, I guess we'll just, that won't work. I was thinking we could also have, kind of, 4 little, thingies for, the other kind of trees, but you can do that with a couple of them. You can do it with birch easily enough. But once you get to like a cassia or something, it gets a little awkward. I don't really need those to be separate. I was just counting. Let's try to. That's gonna suck. My concern is that the Mushroom Island starts right here, and I don't. I don't know. I really don't. I don't actually know. I've heard that trees won't grow. I've never proved it. How do you prove that? You wait forever and see if, when do you give up on it? I guess I can put this here. I don't know if I trust it, but we can also, we can build out with glass or something, or carpet, whatever it takes. Anyway, that aside, we could have, something somewhere. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Just put this what is this? Forest, and that seems safe enough. Let's just do that. And move this and line these with lights because that seems to help. And we'll, I really don't like the edge here, but I don't know what I can do about it. Yeah, we can put something down, or carpet, or whatever it takes. I guess here, I mean, we'll just do this, because why not? I've got these things, I might as well use them. And, you know, let me just, I don't even know, let me find out. Give me, like, just a sapling real quick. And, I don't know how long I should wait to find out, but I could... If something can't grow in a biome, would bone meal make a difference? I don't know. I really have never tried this.
It grew.
Oh, did it? Oh, never
Yep.
mind. Then either someone lied to me or the rules changed or whatever. So that's interesting. So we don't have stuff spawning, but trees can grow. That's fine. Okay. That's not the plan, and it's not where I want it to be. Give me just, oh, I guess we'll just do this and hope that it works out. Put this in the ground. Yeah, go, if you want to get rid of that, go ahead. I'll go grab, well, I need, because I don't have, they might be in the overflow. I want some boxes to start stashing materials, I guess. You can go, I'm done. I think I might have boxes. I may have turned them all into hoppers. Oh, there's some. Just give me those. Oh, then we'll probably want to sleep because I'm not sure when that last happened. Oh, I mean, I slept before I started recording, but you didn't, so it might be for you like a while. So if we just put these down, did you get it all, or was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know if I made it too tall, or if I didn't do anything to it, it just happened. I guess, I don't know what I'm planning precisely, but we'll do this with it and then just figure out later how it looks. Get my bed so we can sleep. And, see, you left and came back. Twice. So I can go grab some, stuff. The good news with the whole thing on the edge there where it's an issue. If we somehow run out of saplings, I'm gonna check. It seems, was this the map where if you ran out of, you could trade in whatever the final sapling, I think the final one is dark oak. Is this the one where it rolled around to be, that was a different one.
That was a different one.
That's not this. Alright, so, but as long as, if we don't run out of these, and if we do, we can get them from traders, I suppose. We're not likely to. These are pretty easy to control. These are a lot easier, but still. We can always trade our way back up to get stuff. It's just, a bit of a thing. Go ahead and give me about, well, just give me 4 of those, actually. And then we have that. Just give me one of those, give me one of these, and give me, I guess, one of these. And we'll try to get something happening. And then, yeah, we can still always trade in wood, logs for whatever thing, although dirt we're pretty good at just making. Gravel we can get in the nether. Ice, we have an ice tray. Sand is a thing, although I get it from traders a lot more, cheaply. Clay, I just don't much care. And then snow, it's still like never rained. And I think maybe the weather's turned off. I'm not the one who turned it off, so I don't know. But I also didn't turn off monster crushing, the whole, whatever the hell. Oh, this is coming along. I mean, that's like that. This is...
Full.
Yeah, and it goes to about here right now, I think. There. So, it's not really about that, but that is a thing. I've been trying to decide something. Because right now we have a couple hundred librarians in that thing, right? But like only 2 of them are anyone I've ever interacted with. So I don't know if I build yet another village in proximity to this, if any of these guys will change vocations because there's other jobs. Like, I don't know if they have to physically... I don't know the mechanics on it. I don't know if they have to touch the podium or be able to touch it. Because you don't need sky access anymore. We don't have doors that need sky. I could actually stack villages. We could have a super village for each vocation, in theory. Except that theory relies on the hunch that if I build one on top of this and fill it with, I don't care, composters to get farmers, would half of these people become farmers? I don't know. Because if they do, they're jammed because they can't interact with the thing. So I don't know what would happen. He's a bum. Anyway, it's something to think about. The alternative to that is if we want other villages, vocational villages, each one is going to have to be 160 meters from the closest existing one, just so we don't get... I think it's 160, that's what I've heard. I can't really confirm it, I've tried. No one seems to really know. It's almost like rumor. And we've had this now for like, what, 6 months? No, when did we get this? When did we get 114? Was it May?
I don't know.
Seems like it was. I don't know. Maybe not.
I'm reasonably certain it was this year.
Oh, I'm positive it was this year. I just can't remember exactly the day. Seems like it was Mayish. Let's put... These are the easiest to control, so let's put them here where it can go over the edge for us. I don't know if that's going to merge within it. I kind of hope not, because I don't want to... If they merge, then we get less saplings back, obviously. I guess, even though these are technically more expensive... you're a little more likely to get the saplings back, so if it's near the edge, it's not as big a deal. And then this thing can go here. The reason, and it might be way too late, the reason I'm not sure I want a jungle tree here isn't because I don't want a jungle tree. It's because if we built it over in the jungle, we would get parrots. Although getting parrots relies on not being at our mob cap. And we may very well be at our mob cap. We have 20 sheep right there. We have... however many wild wolves, which I would assume might count toward, because they don't let anything live very long. We have cows occasionally over there. We have a couple of pet dogs. There's a couple of pet cats here and there. I don't know where.
Yeah, we've got 3 now.
Okay. Maybe we'll get more of those if they show up. They have been showing up because the new village spawns them. So if we need cats for anything, take fish and go over there to look for them.
This one was a Siamese patterned one, so...
Right. I don't know. Well, I had a couple of really cool black ones, but then they died.
Yeah.
So that's good. This is actually not a bad jungle tree, as jungle trees go. Hi, big fat head. Move.
Yeah.
I guess... It looks like they are trying to... But that might be as bad as... And I don't know what... These aren't very tall, usually. They can be a little, but not much. Let me go ahead and just kind of... I could have clipped that, but I didn't. Cut this thing. What?
The dark oak?
Dark, okay, whatever you say. Something about vowels and mumbling, and I don't know what you want.
The other 4 sapling tree grew.
Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, see, that's what it's not very tall. Oh, I'm just... Oh, this isn't very tall either. As these things go, it can be a lot taller.
I remember.
Well, it could also be that my axe is really good. I hate these things, I really do. This is why. Well, that and they're really stingy about giving back saplings, but in any case, I just don't really like them much. They annoy me. Are we done with getting blocks? And then there's all this mess, but we can cut that down to fix that. So we have this now. Oh, good, I made a mistake. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Saplings. Yeah, our biggest issue is going to be these things merging, and therefore we get less saplings from each. Which we don't want to have happen. There was a reason... Oh, it's a minimal... It's not a big deal. Someone, who the hell is, some villager at their final trade is they want boats, which is really kind of free money, except they always want jungle boats, so it's a little tricky. But, you know, maybe. I don't care that much. We're pretty good on money at this point. That's probably not going to grow because this is preventing it. I can do something. Oh, there's like 2 blocks, 3 maybe left up there. That's not a huge, you know, concern. What happened here? Oh, yay.
Yeah, sorry.
No saplings?
Just
I mean, just
four.
the 4? Yeah, okay. Well, did any go? Did it look like any went over the side?
I didn't notice. A couple landed right here.
I don't know where. I know that's a concern. Let me go get something.
Okay.
And we'll, I don't know how much of this I have after building this whole sheep thing. A bit. Actually, come here. Go like that. Go. Oh, I don't need sticks, really, for one thing. I never much. Well, I do sometimes need sticks, but not right now. Let me see if I have time to, or not time, but if I didn't do something to make this not work. Just go to, oh wait, are the lights? There's no way the lights are solid block. Are they? They might be, I don't know. I've done something like this before, so I think we're probably safe-ish. That's the edge of that. I'll just go out one more. Give me this so I can do this. It's just a little hard to work with just because, well, A, if you get it wrong, well, right now it doesn't really matter what kind of block it is. If I don't, if I have to get it back, there's a little chance I'll actually pick it up. But you have to use Silk Touch on it, and then it's hard to see that where you're putting it down, and it's just messy. I guess if we could do stained glass, but about the only stained glass worth doing is black. Because it, you know, gives this neat smoky tint kind of thing. And that relies on, well, black ink, which we have very little of comparatively.
Can you buy it from someone?
Yeah, you can get it from traders, but you know, we actually have like a stack and a half. It's just, it's really hard to catch squid ink. We can't have squids at all, despite the ability technically to buy eggs from Chester. It just doesn't work.
I meant the stained glass.
No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. Does that look safe enough? I don't know. I guess we'll find out over time if anything spawns here, but like an iron guy is really what I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll leave that there for now. I'll just go ditch the stuff I don't need. We can do it off camera. It doesn't matter that much. What the hell was that? Oh, it's... Oh, you know, something else we could talk about. We could really just do it. It doesn't... How do you... I think I need cobblestone. If you want to play with trees for it. Well, let me get this real quick and we'll do it. That's interesting. It occurred to me that, well, I've got Silk Touch on my shovel now, which evidently prevents gravel from becoming arrowheads, which is good, because I don't want those for anything. Not really. But that still means we have to go get gravel. We could probably do, and we have, however many, I don't know, probably 20 brewing stands, but they're all in the village, so it's not really about us. We could do it that way, it just doesn't matter. I think we got 4 again. No, I got a couple more. 7 so far. Is there anything else to... Why is this still in the air? It just is. Okay. Anyway, we could probably potion up, brew up a, like, fire resistance potion thing. Which means you could, like, survive for 8 minutes swimming in lava.
Okay.
If anything else kills you, it just goes away. It's like the underwater breathing thing, but it is a thing we could do. And given that every time I go for after gravel, I seem to end up in the lava somehow, or you do, or... It's not even like I end up in the lava, it's like I end up near enough to it that it counts. It sets me on fire, and then I'm in the nether where you never stop being on fire, it takes forever. And it's just ugly. I don't like it. What? Because you did... Okay. Let's go grab those.
I am...
No, I get it. I couldn't figure out exactly where you were or what you were doing. So that's back, so which means I can put away... I can't, actually. Okay, whatever. That can go in there. Did we ever... here. Oh, there's more.
Yeah.
Well, that's at least 4, plus whatever else is on its way down, 5. Put those in here, and you can replant whatever you need to. I'm just gonna go... Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I ever did something, and I probably ought to do. Well, it's hilariously needless, because we have 3 spruce trees, 2 of which have boxes, which means we have 18 full stacks of saplings. The one up there is full, and this one's full. What I don't happen to know is, did we ever actually fill this one up? No. So, you know, anytime we want to, we can. It doesn't really matter. We're never going to run out of spruce saplings. I can't imagine that we could. Like, if creepers all went off at the right places at the same time, maybe. But at that point, that's something you just roll back the damn game, because that's... I don't want to recover from that. I want to undo that it ever happened. It's just, that would be unfair. Oh, I was just down there, too. Okay. Eat more fast. Damn it. Lag. I think I need cobbles. This sounds right. I don't really... I mean, I could have some up here, but I don't have any. Let me,
World's tiniest little oak tree?
I think I need like 3 of these and a blaze rod. That sounds right. I rarely bother making these things. Like, maybe if I want a village full of clerics, now that you can assign jobs to them, but, on my own, it's just not really... I don't bother with potions very much. It's just not interesting to me. But yeah, if we go into the nether, we might want to not catch on fire, if that's an option. So, let's set up... Let me think about this. If we have room here somewhere, and we can move it later, I guess, because we have this, which is kind of in an awkward spot, in fact. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. Let's just... Oh, I don't... Maybe it doesn't matter at all, because I can't do anything about this. There's nowhere good to put this thing. This has got to be a transparent block, right? Their eyes don't matter. Let's just put that there. Give me these things back. Put them here. Give me... Oh, I'm going to need to do something. Let me have some bottles. That's the point. Let me have... I'm just going to do this the fast way. I know, but it's what I'm going to do. That wasn't all of them, was it? Oh, that's kind of annoying. If I do have, I just need to get it. There's got to be a trapdoor in here somewhere, right? Oh, that's interesting. Let me get under here. Oh, nuts, I can't do it. I'll just have to put that back after the fact. Yeah. Give me... Just do this. That'll make the most sense. I guess. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing right now. It's just weird, whatever it is. Alright, so that is all necessarily not... Okay, thanks. And whatever, I guess I'm stuck with that happening now. Can I... If I put that down, is it going to aim... Okay, what if I get out more? That doesn't help. So what I need... Get out. You're not helping. What I need to do, in fact, is... That looks about right. Pick up whatever... Pick up this stuff. Give me... I don't know, this was probably not faster than just doing it not this way, but whatever. And I'm probably going to have a couple extra ones because I may have picked up more at some point. Or not. That's weird. I would have thought so. Give me the sign back because that's something that has to be here, I guess. And, there's that. So anyway, that'll give us these, you know, and then we don't have, yeah, we do actually, in other words, right there, that's handy. What we could use, though, if we're going to play this, is, something to refill water with. Which, I guess we'll do it this way. Oh, that's, why is that there? It's because I did the bone meal thing. That's right there. Yeah, so that's not really, doesn't belong there. I guess technically this is as safe as anything, although I don't like it. Yeah, get on the ground. Go grab some water, water for it, and we'll have a thing that we can refill bottle, you know, whatever. Now we don't have anywhere to put full bottles because they don't stack, but we could at least... What do we need for fire? There's, I don't even know. I'll have to look it up or something. But, you know, that'll give us that, and then I could theoretically... get in here and do... Don't drink it. Don't drink it. What's wrong with you? Throw those in there and then get... oh, it's blaze powder. It's not... Well, I mean, netherwort probably helps, but it's blaze powder I'm thinking of. That's fine. We have that. So, how do you do... There's no... They didn't give us a recipe thing for this, did they?
No.
That would have been actually handy. I usually know how to make things. It's these things I don't do often enough to know. It doesn't matter. Throw some sticks away, I guess. Then, what the hell, get out. Apples, because I don't care. I guess I'll hang on to those. They seem to be useful sometimes. So, you know, we'll be able to... I'll look it up and see what we need. I can get... Let me think about this. You know what I'm going to do is this. Bottles can be on the bottom. Oh, this is hard to reach a bit. Didn't think about that. It doesn't matter. And, grab some blaze rods real quick, because obviously we need those for doing anything. Damn. I'm actually gonna want like that much, aren't I? And a nap.
Okay, on my way down.
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily need that much, but just to get this where I want it to be. It would make the most sense. Oh, because you're up in it. It doesn't matter. Let me just...
Yeah,
yeah, it's fine. It's cool. I didn't realize you were at the top of a jungle tree, and we're going to take the next 5 minutes to get down. Where am I trying to put this? Here, I guess. That should be what I want. Oh! Weird. That's not what I want. It's going to have to be what I want, but it's not what I want. That's why that looks weird to me, is because that's not where I put it. This is where I wanted it to be. So, in fact, we'll put this here. And I don't know why I have a compass. I mean, I do, but pick all this up because it's wrong. Yeah, I totally forgot what I just looked at it too, but I forgot the bone meal was there. Go ahead and throw these in there, and then that leaves us space for like 45 bottles of whatever, because again they don't stack, but we can make that work. Oh, you want to sleep now then?
Yeah. Okay.
Since it's dark and it's not like even necessarily dangerous, it's just you can't do anything at night, everything's shut down.
This game is too much like real life.
Yeah, it really is, and it's getting worse. It used to annoy me how much stuff was closed at night, and there's more. There was more open back then. There's really was. Any given restaurant. I mean, well, I mean like a, family restaurant kind of thing. So, Denny's are still always open because that's kind of their motto. Hey, we're open. I think IHOP are always open, but like Village Inn, Perkins, they used to be all 24 hours. They're all night. Now they're like, it's 11. Get out. I was like, I just woke up. And then other restaurants are just gone. Like, I'm trying to think the last time I saw a Shoney's or what else? See, I can't even think of what they were. I mean, there were some that I can think of, but I think they were like heavily regional, like Embers or like Poppin' Fresh became Baker's Square and then got bought by Village Inn or whatever anyway, so it's not really relevant. How are we doing on getting saplings back from all these things?
Ish.
There's 6 in there, plus whatever you're about to get. How's this? This is 8.
The oak tree is having some problems.
Yeah, it does that. They're really... that doesn't surprise me. It's kind of been that way. But, they do give you more saplings per, leaf block. But they don't give you that many leaf blocks, so it's always a little bit of a gamble. You can actually lose... There's a net loss in, sometimes in, trying to reconstruct like a dark oak tree. That's all. I got that, I guess.
No, I meant the standard one.
I don't know what that means.
The starter tree.
I still don't know what that means.
The one that isn't the acacia or the birch.
The oak tree?
Yes.
What about it?
It's not really giving us saplings or growing much. When it does, it's this tiny little thing with like just a couple of blocks.
I don't know. I really don't have an explanation. By the way, we're like way over time, I just noticed. So, without a clear anything to do, I guess we just went along. That's cool that we got this. I mean, this is good to have, and it sort of explains why it's here in the next thing. That's good. That's good, and then this is all full and everything, and it's just what it is. Oh, it just grew, actually.
Yeah, just now.
Well, alright, so grab this. And, I don't know. It just... We could build, like, a whole... And I don't think well, I guess we could record at least the fundamentals of it, but we could build groves, especially for the birch tree. That would make a lot more... Actually, you barely need a ceiling for those things. You can have one, but... yeah, this is sucking. I don't know why. Whatever, out of time. Gotta go. Let's get over... It doesn't matter. Let's go here. Actually, I guess... Here. Hi, cat. Run away. And... Okay. Way back there somewhere. Yeah, so we went over time, but... It's cool. Yeah, there's trees growing in again, so they do that. We have to go sell the cat to someone. Yeah, we'll get out of here and see you next time. Maybe we will do a tree grove. We'd have to build out a bit and, go to the nether and get dirt. And that's what I'm talking about. But all right, we'll see you next time in any case. Bye.